People who never give up have something special, something that is not seen at first glance but is felt in every step they take. They are individuals who, in the face of adversity, find one more reason to keep going. They were not born with superpowers or a settled life. Often, the only thing that sets them apart is the way they interpret failure and the way they get up after each fall. From the outside, it may seem that their path has been easier, that luck always smiles on them, or that they simply possess an inner strength unattainable for the rest. But the reality is much deeper. People who never give up have learned to turn difficulties into opportunities and problems into lessons. They are not afraid to fail because they know that every stumble is a lesson that brings them a little closer to their goals. One of the main things these people do is maintain a positive attitude, even in the darkest moments. It is not about denying reality or of pretending that everything is fine when it is not, but about focusing on what they can control and always looking for the constructive side of every situation. For them, optimism is not naivety, but a fundamental tool to cope with challenges and keep moving forward. Moreover, people who never give up have a clear vision of what they want to achieve. They set concrete goals and, although they are willing to adjust the plan when circumstances require it, they never lose sight of the final objective. They know that perseverance is the bridge between dreams and reality, and that every small step counts, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Another fundamental characteristic is their ability to learn from mistakes. Far from blaming themselves or giving up at the first obstacle, they analyze what happened, identify what they could have done differently, and commit to improving the next time. They understand that learning is a continuous process and that failure is only final when one decides not to try again. Self-discipline also plays a crucial role in the lives of those who never give up. They are people who have developed strong habits and who, even on days when motivation is scarce, fulfill their responsibilities and strive to give their best. They have learned to work for their dreams even when enthusiasm is not present, knowing that consistency is much more powerful than momentary inspiration. These people are not afraid to ask for help when they need it. They understand that the path to success does not have to be traveled alone, and that surrounding themselves with people who support and inspire them can make a difference. They know how to value the advice and experience of others, and at the same time, offer their hand to those who are struggling for their own goals. Resilience is another of their most remarkable qualities. They adapt to changes, reinvent themselves when necessary, and never lose hope that effort will bear fruit sooner or later. They are capable of transforming pain into strength and losses into motivation to keep growing. For them, each day is a new opportunity to try again, no matter how many times they have failed before. The commitment to their values and principles is unwavering. They do not let themselves be swayed by the opinions of others or by adverse circumstances. They maintain their integrity and act consistently, always remembering why they started and what truly matters in their life. That deep connection with their most authentic motivations is what gives them the energy to keep going, even when everything seems to be against them. Furthermore, people who never give up cultivate patience. They know that great achievements require time and effort, and they do not get discouraged by results that take time to arrive. They trust the process and keep working, step by step, aware that perseverance is the key to reaching any meaningful goal. Gratitude is also part of their daily life. thankful for achievements, for opportunities, and above all, for the difficulties that have made them stronger. They recognize the value of each experience and strive to see the positive side of things, even when the path is difficult. They do not seek perfection, but progress. They understand that personal growth is a journey and that each day is an opportunity to be a better version of themselves. They celebrate their progress, no matter how small, and use every setback as an opportunity to learn and evolve. Passion is the driving force behind these people. They love what they do and deeply believe in their dreams. That passion is what allows them to get up again and again, even when their strength falters. They know that true failure is not in falling, but in stopping trying. They are allowed to feel and express their emotions. They do not suppress sadness, anger, or frustration, but rather recognize, accept, and then transform them into energy to keep fighting. They know that being strong does not mean not feeling pain, but moving forward despite it. People who never give up are generous with themselves. They forgive themselves for mistakes, treat themselves with compassion, and give themselves the necessary time to heal and recover when needed. They know that self-care is essential to stay strong on the path and do not push themselves beyond their limits. Finally, these people inspire those around them. Their example shows that perseverance is possible and that, with determination, any goal can be achieved. They remind us that true success does not lie in the absence of failures, but in the ability to get up again and again, with eyes set on the future and hearts full of hope. Thus, people who never give up become living proof that willpower, resilience, and passion can move mountains. They are evidence that, although the path is difficult, it is always worth trying one more time. And you, are you ready not to give up?